Hi everyone, so I'm going to do the Mommy Tag 2.0. I recently recorded the 1.0, and by the time you see this, that one will be uploaded. Phoenix is sleeping right here in my lap, so I'm not going to talk super loud, but here it goes. Question 1, and I saw this on Mommy Tips by Cole, and a lot of other moms have started to do it now. So I said I would do the first one, and now I'm doing the second one. So question number 1, how many children do you have and how old are they? I have one boy and he is 6 months old. Number 2, what is your proudest moment as a mom? My proudest moment as a mom is when Phoenix learns how to do something new. And now it's like the months where every week it's just something different. His latest thing is going like this and picking up his hands when he wants you to grab him, and I think that's so cute. When he's in his walker and he sees me and I walk over, he gets so excited and he lifts his hands up for me to grab him, and he does it to my husband as well, or if my husband's holding him and he wants me to grab him, and I just think it's super cute. When he first did it, I didn't, I was like, and then after a few times I was like, oh yes, he's doing that. So my proudest moment is always when he learns to do something new, or when I try to teach him something then he eventually does it. It's amazing and I'm really enjoying that. Number 3, what is your most frustrating moment as a mom? My most frustrating moment as a mom is when he's upset and I don't know what is bothering him. And for the most part, I always have an idea of what it could be, but it's frustrating when you can't console them, when you try everything and nothing's working, and it's frustrating because you wish that they could just tell you so that you can fix it, so that you can help them. I don't like seeing my baby cry or upset in any way, and that could be the reason why he's a little spoiled, but I'm okay with that. So when he is a little upset and I can't help him, it's very frustrating and very hard. Number 4, how do you discipline your child? Well, he's really little, so there's not much disciplining yet, but he's starting to, he moves his hands in excitement and he'll hit me in the face or he'll scratch me, so we started with the and I don't like the word no. I'm very against it, so I am going to try my best. I'm not going to say I'm perfect, but I'm going to try my best not to say the word no. So we'll say or other words instead of the actual word no. So we're starting that now so that we can grow with it and be accustomed to it. So if he does that, if he happens to slap me in the face by mistake, or he's excited and scratches me, I tell him that. And so right now that's the only form of discipline we have because he's only 6 months old. Cursing, do you do it in front of your child? Right now, yeah, it'll we're not big on cursing, but obviously people curse and it'll slip, and we try not to say it in front of him so that we get used to it for when he's older. But then I also want to teach him that he can't curse. Obviously I'm not going to be cursing up a storm in front of him, but if it does come out, I want to raise him where I'm teaching him that he knows that that's something an adult can say and children can't, if that makes sense. Not that I'm going to be cursing all out in front of him, but things do slip. We're adults, things happen. So I want to grow and teach him that way, not like, oh, I cursed, oh my god, like every single time. So yes, we try not to curse in front of him now so that you get used to the habit and it becomes just normal. But I also want to teach him that mommy might curse every so often, or daddy, but doesn't mean that you can do it. And then you kind of understand what I mean. Do you think your relationship with your spouse has changed since you had children? Yes, my relationship has definitely changed. Some things for the better, some things for the worse, and not really for the worse, but there's harder times. We definitely agree on how to raise Phoenix, but we have disagreements on certain little things, and that we didn't have obviously disagreements on before because we didn't have a baby. So yeah, it's hard, but then in one sense we've become closer because our love for Phoenix is just so intensified that it's made us closer as a family. But yes, we have more disagreements now than we did previously. But I think that most people would say that that happens in the beginning. 7, since becoming a mom, do you notice you act more like your own mother? I think it's a little too early for me to tell if I'm acting like my mother. But I have to say, since becoming a mom, I truly understand my mother so much more. Everything she's ever said in my life makes so much more sense now. Everything she did, everything, all her ways of thinking, and it just makes sense, like everything. And I wish she was alive for me to tell her, I get it, I get it. And she always told me, one day you're gonna be a mom and you'll get it, one day. And it's true. I've only been a mom for 6 months, and I totally understand her so much now. 8, how are your relationships with your girlfriends? I have to say that they've changed a lot. We're all kind of in a different world right now. Some of them who have children, their children are older. Some of them don't have children. But I don't think they've changed so drastically how I thought they would. We still, I think life in itself just gets in the way of people, but we still end up coming back together, and everything's just like it was, but it definitely has changed in the fact of, how we interact and what we actually do. But we do talk, and we do try to, keep in touch, but it's harder now because my baby is so little, their babies are big, or they don't have kids, or, they're just at a different point in their life. But I mean, that's, I think, just part of life and growing up in general. Oh man, I turned it off. 9, your favorite place to take your child? Well, right now he's really little, so we really don't have a favorite place to take him, but I like taking him out, and getting him out of the house and stuff. But I can't wait to take him to the parks and have him, crawling around and stuff. That's gonna be fun. Number 10, your least favorite place to take your child? Again, it's getting a little harder to take him to restaurants because he's awake a lot more. I have a lot of times where he's asleep, but he wakes up now like midway, and my fear is always, oh my god, he's gonna start screaming and I'm gonna have to take him out. I'm starting to get to the point where I panic a little, and we try to schedule things around his sleep time, so this way it's just easier, but it's getting to that point where things are gonna become not as easy because he needs to be entertained in a different way, and he doesn't like being in his car seat for too long anymore. So I know things are starting to get a little tough. Number 11, piercing baby's ears, do or don't? Well, he's a boy, so I don't have to worry about that, but I think if I had a little girl, I think I would wait and let her decide if she wanted to pierce her ears or not when she got a little older. Number 12, favorite skincare for you and your child? I like any Aveeno baby products or Aveeno in general for dry skin and all that. So for both of us, if I had to pick one brand, it would definitely be Aveeno. Their products are really good. For 13, must have mommy makeup item. I'm not big on makeup. I'm trying to be, but eyeliner is definitely my thing. I feel naked without eyeliner, so I always have to put eyeliner on. That's kind of my thing. It's like I have to have eyeliner on. It makes me feel nice and done up, and it's like wearing your best shoes. I don't know. It's just eyeliner makes me feel good. Bath or shower for you and your children? I definitely take a shower, and Phoenix takes a bath. 15, are you back at your pre-baby weight? Definitely not. I have about 10 pounds to lose to get to the weight that I was before I had Phoenix, but I have about 30 to lose to get to the weight I was before that. Before we had Phoenix, I got married. Obviously, I was married, so I had lost a lot of weight, and then I gained it a little like a month before I got pregnant. So I still have a ways to go. I'm waiting till it's starting to get really nice out to start to get into that groove. 16, college dreams. Do you expect your kids to go to college, or would you let them decide for themselves? I definitely am going to encourage college. I think it's very important to go to college. I went to college. I have my degree in psychology, and I will hopefully have my master's by the time that Phoenix is old enough to understand. And I want to tell him that the importance of college. But if college is not for him and he doesn't want to, then I will try to support him in the best way I can. But I will definitely always encourage and stress the fact of how important it is, and especially from here to the time that he goes to college, it's not even going to probably be a choice anymore. It's going to be, you have to go. 17, what is the one show your child loves but you secretly hate? We're not at that point yet. I choose the shows that he watches right now, and they don't bother me, not yet at least. 18, cloth diapers, yay or nay? For me, I personally could not cloth diaper, but I give credit to anybody who does, because it definitely is a money saver, and it's definitely not easy. It's definitely not for me, but everybody who does it deserves lots and lots of credit, because I couldn't do it. Finish this sentence. You know you're a mom when you know theme songs to every cartoon possible, or all the words to all the nursery rhymes and all those songs and all his DVDs, and you know them and you start singing them just while you're doing some random thing. While you're cleaning, while you're doing anything, you just start singing a children's song. I think that's when you know you're a mom. Number 20, have you done the first mommy tag? Yes, I've done the first mommy tag not too long ago. So I tag anybody who wants to do this tag. I tag them to do it, and I had really fun. I had a good time answering them, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.